Yeah, I am Saroj Patro. I think I'll be covering something total away from the customer and investor point of view. A difference between an angel and a VC. Angel investors, by name may suggest, it is like Pari, but lot of my startups where I've invested, they have told me, you are an angel, you are a Pari before you invested, but now you are a crook. So the definition changes with the time when you really follow up and you see what's happening, you are so conscious about your investment, the definition is keep changing. Yeah. What an angel investor?
Use this.
What an angel investor? You may be knowing mostly, but I'll give you my understanding about it. It is a kind of who is providing a helping hand in the most difficult times. In difficult times, to our own definition on difficult. Is a kind of a sounding board, less of a sounding board, more of a crime soldier, and having always making lot of when we are making a lot of noises and all, we don't know where to go. We need a validation. We may be making stupid ideas, but we want somebody also agrees to my stupid idea, then it becomes intelligent idea suddenly. So the validation plays a very important role, and that is where the angel comes in. But angels sometimes they come with the agreement kind of something called what normally predominantly safe agreement on future equity kind of things. And this angel also basically is not about putting money and also using it in networks. And the biggest difference, one angel and to the next VC funds and all, the biggest difference is most of the time angels would be putting their own money. Most of the time. There will be some crowdfunding or angel networks and all. But most of the time, 90% of the time, they will be putting their own money. That's the major difference. So the skin is very much in the game. Very much in the game. They travel the journey with you. They travel the journey with you. And they bring their own experience into it. They bring own their experience. At the time of putting, we feel that they have a great experience, but they may have really failed experience that just made some money. And second thing, I am told that at the point of demonetization, angel investing really suffered. But I don't understand how angel investing can suffer at the point of demonetization. They were not giving you 500,000 notes to start with. But the angel investor, many times your own saving, away from your own saving, your friends and relatives' money. Okay. But what are the difficulties? When a multiple angels come, what happens is a startup becomes a complicated capital. Means you will have many people invest in a company in different agreements and different kind of valuations and different kind of conditions. So how you get together and make a seamless plan, and also this market, as long as your startup is making losses and having problem, no noise. But the moment you start doing well, case flow becomes positive, same angels real goods. So that means they are the friends of the bad times. Friends of the bad times. Before I go further on angel, let me explain a bit about VC. Definitely angel gives a very risky fund, riskiest fund. When you come to venture capitalist, they also provide risky fund. But 80-90% of the startups they get confused. Requirement of VC fund with respect to working capital fund. It's totally different. Some VC can invest your own fund, that's different thing. But by definition, it is a risky fund against equity. But when a VC comes, when you are in the go-to-market stage, POC is established, product is tested, angel is there, when product is yet to be tested, he has validated idea, you are working on the video, you are working on the product, you have not gone to the market, and validation, customer validation is awaiting. VC is there, customer validation is down, got some revenue, and normally Series A is the starting point. Normally, and in angel investing or seed funding or pre-series funding is called as the angel route. But VC funds most of the time will come from an entity. First I said angel will be putting his own money. In case of VC, the one entity is created, limited partners and other investors, general partners invested in that VC fund, and that VC funds invest here in the startup. And when they invest, there will be a lot of terms and conditions, and you get complicated terms like tag in, tag along, all these terms and conditions come, and term sheet is signed, due diligence done, and tranches are coming, and then you get series of drawdowns. So that is a basic difference between an angel and a VC. The timing is the difference. Too early stage, first investors, angels. And angels most will be into the small funds, not will be like few lakhs, 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 1 crore, and also in the tranches and all. But VCs will be sizable to our size. Maybe in Western world they say kind of $1 million could be, or even $500,000 pre-series funds also there. But it's around that where they come in and they take over from the angel, or they may be along with the angel is there if the terms and conditions are agreed. And the deal structure will be different. In most of the cases, angels will be safe, as I said, simple agreement on future equity. But in VC funds, you will be finding that the custodial services, certificates are issued, audit is done, valuation is properly ascertained, investment is made, and it is also sizably audited, and also some board meetings are routinely done, and also compliances are followed month to month. All these things when they come, the deal structure changes with the VC fund. So, and the roles between them are marginally different, not much. Each one of them want to go back with multiple return. That's the first. But though the roles are little different in the sense, they bring little bit of what you call whether definition, professionalism, or what you call. In VCs might bring little professionalism in the sense the VC will sit with certain monitoring process, and they will implement certain management actions, routine actions, and emotional bit will be much lesser. Angel will be more about a something more crying shoulder. So this kind of emotion comes more so often. But in case of a VC fund, will be more of professionals, and both have own challenges. Failures are more accepted in angels. Failures are less accepted in VC. But nothing can be done. But after you work so much, after you invested so much of money, your own savings and everything goes for a toss. Obviously, you won't like it. But when you approach for investments, first you need to ascertain what is your product, what stage you are, what you need, prepare a model, a business model, and also revenue model. Then identify who the investor is, and prepare a pitch according to the investor and your requirement. Align them, and when you raise fund, the necessity of the fund has to be established very, very clearly, and the risky and what the likely growth, both have to be explained. Then it becomes much easier. But though we can say easily, but there are a lot of extraneous factors also play a role when the investment takes place. Whether how much they can trust you. Many times I have seen when somebody comes to me saying that, it's not right I am saying, but he says that I am from IIT engineer and I have started this. The first point to comes to me, you had an option of going from the campus as such a big job of 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, still you left that and you started the startup. That means the reliability of that idea goes up, but not necessarily it is right. But those are the aspects has to be taken when we prepare the pitch. How compelling it is and why the investor needs to put money. I think I have given the basic idea about angel and a VC fund. If you find any questions, I will answer that.
So let me ask you this question. So typical ticket size for an angel is about 50 lakhs, is it? Or that also?
And I would say typically 50 lakhs is in Indian context less than $500,000. Less than $500,000 would be an angel size. Or angel, seed fund, pre-series A, it will be all same. All same. Normally seed fund,
Seed fund can be even lower, up to $200,000, $300,000. There was a time when even $100,000 was being given.
Yeah, that's what I was.
even $100,000 is big. He's talking about when answer.
$100,000 is 70 lakhs. He's talking
750 lakhs. And I invested in
I deal
companies.
with angels who put a cap, nothing more than 30 lakhs.
Yeah. I've invested in few companies,
So
even
it's,
15 lakhs, 20 lakhs.
So it's all variable. Is what
Variable, but advantage comes if 10-15 angels come together. If you put 30 lakhs, 30 lakhs, then you have one condition.
That's
Suppose
the syndication.
syndication. If you don't make a syndicate and 10 angels come and 10 different times 15, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, you complicate your cap table. And you put in different values and different conditions and all the things, you complicate it. It's better because 3-4 companies where I have invested probably somebody has raised, he wanted to put, so he has taken us together and we have invested together so that the startup is not into the problem. So that jointly, if a VC comes, jointly you can dispose of our shares or jointly go with that things. Otherwise, the cap table makes much complicated. I have seen companies, there are some 30-40 angel investors in different conditions. And some are organized, some are unorganized, some are South Indian, some are Gujaratis. It's very difficult to bring them together and make and negotiate for a top seat for the next round.
There is a hypothetical situation. Should the angel investors be considered as partners? The company might be a private limited, LLP, whatever it is, but are they partners in the sense that will they or should they get into the day-to-day management of the company? That's one part. I have one more question. I'll just ask you.
First of all, if they should be part of the business or not, if that is not at all a question. Angel investor, because you need his support, he is not on his fund, you need his idea validation, you need him into the company to sail through the current problems. So they are of course partner. They are financial partner and operating partner. It's not necessarily partner means he has to come at 10 o'clock and leave at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
His heart and soul is with you. He is a partner, it goes without saying. And also, in terms of angel investor, if somebody you have taken advice, but they have not invested in your company, then he is not an investor.
Yeah, of course.
And then investment is with respect to issue of certain documents like shares and all. Otherwise, a loan fund, somebody is giving you a loan.
So it becomes
A loan. But angel investor, basically, they are mostly equity or ownership share is there.
No, I do know angels who strictly don't want to be in the board, and I know angels who want to put in only with the board position.
No, board position, I never said that he should be part of the board.
It's a very
board,
personalized thing.
board is a regulated position. It comes with a certain liabilities and accountabilities and responsibilities. You may be away from the board, but definitely they are partner in your idea. But there are some people, I've seen
Only with the directorship, if they'll agree to only with the directorship, and some strictly no
deal.
I'll just-
They're basically partners in progress, number one, and most of them generally don't like to get into day-to-day operations. That is effectively being the real partner or real owner of the business. Here, there's a difference comes in investment and ownership. Ownership is there because of the investment, but ownership in the sense of day-to-day operating, strict no. Most of the cases.
I'll come back because I
So
wanted to
if
set
they are
this background.
day-to-day,
Unless he's in the second part who says no, we want a board seat, etc. So that's a clear-cut indicator that he has got a hand on your shoulder and he will make sure how he steers your ship.
I would just say that if he is a day-to-day, he is part-time, then he becomes co-founder.
He's not an
He's
angel,
become a
he's not
co-founder.
a-
He's a co-founder. He's not an angel.
He's not a
So typically what happens is the angel investors are your friends and family. If it starts
No,
from-
if you go with dictionary definition, if I stick to the dictionary definition, they are not friends and relatives.
No,
That is in the
it's
Indian
outside of friends and family.
Okay.
Outside friends and relatives might have given you some money.
That's a bootstrap. That's bootstrap.
Yeah.
So that is not a, if you go by dictionary definition, it is outside. Friends and relatives.
Okay.
Friends and relatives.
Now, this comes, the whole crux of that matter is, there is somebody who invested. He or she has suddenly lost interest. Okay. He is more or less written off the money or something. Not contributing, at the same time becomes a nuisance value. Okay, this is the major
That's what I said.
problem.
It
happens
becomes
very
sometimes become crooks.
Sorry?
Sometimes the annihilation become crooks of roads.
It is not.
No, it's not
See,
even
he has written off his money. He
But he
says,
says-
okay, I invested some 25 lakhs, forget about it.
Wait.
But he is neither exiting the company. Now, when
Not
you say
coming.
that somebody else is coming in, that's when he jumps in and says that, okay, either you give me my 30 lakhs or my 50 lakhs
return.
or my money first before he puts in the money in the company.
Exactly, that is what I address is another thing. Cap table becomes complicated. Suppose you have few investors, a few angel investors, and they are not joined together with one condition. Then the cap table.
Let's say one angel investor.
Individual.
No, that's what he's saying, that the terms of engagement
Yeah.
even with an angel has to be predetermined.
Otherwise, it becomes
Defined.
complicated cap table. You have multiple investors. As I said, I've seen few companies. One company is in 23 investors are there. Very difficult to sell to VC because VC is offering a lot of money. But among the 23 investors, 15, 17 are ready, 5, 6 are just not interested. And there is a condition. Unless everyone agrees to sell.
The problem gets aggravated in inverse proportion to the number of investors.
Number of
Yes.
So not more than number of investors. If the cap table is simple or complicated to define, that means I can have.
The more the worse off. This adds to the fire. What you said adds to the fire. Here, suppose if there are only 5 investors, it's easy. You sit down across the table, on a round table, and sort it out. If there are 15, you need a much bigger round table. It will never be a round
But
table.
we are putting that.
See, I think it all comes down to how people manage.
See,
I know
probably
somebody with
the
17
most.
investors managing extreme levels.
Yes.
It's difficult.
See,
It's
the
difficult.
most
Agree.
important-
There are. It's like a joint family where people
struggling with what is investors.
One investor.
I know, but there are some companies like
Yeah.
one crowd and all, where the crowdfunding happens, where 10, 15 investors, but they will be investing without any affirmative rights in the company. In the sense,
That's it.
the whoever
Isolated
in the
case.
network, so
Isolated.
that is what is becoming USA now becoming very popular. So like India Angel Network, somebody is the controlling force. Those conditions will apply. These guys have to go by this, whether yes or no. That is the condition is true. Cap table, as I said, is very important how you define it.
Probably, the more important aspect is to instead of concentrating on what is the rights you give to the investor, you should be more interested in saying, boss, what is the exit terms?
Yeah, exit terms is
In terms of, okay, if you don't get along with an idea, the business is supposed to make money in 1 year, it is not making money. Okay, 2 years he has waited. At the second year, you need more infusion of funds. You need to upfront agree. Otherwise, you can end up into a corner like this, where one partner is saying that, look, I am not interested in putting in more money, nor I will allow somebody else to come in with money.
this happens. That's what I said. Whenever you are making loss, then no other investors things are good. When another investor comes, you start making profit. That's who the problem trips up. Like any other questions?
Just to add that the exit definition has to be defined in the contract itself.
It is very normally even I have seen companies giving 2.5%, 3% shares, and I have seen companies going up to 25-26%. But I have not seen angel investors more than 26%. A single investor. And also, if you are investing more than 26%, it loses sense actually, because you need huge amount of skin in the game from the founders. Because the idea is from the founders. Founder is to sweat for his return. Then only you can exit.
It's
So
important
until
to
25,
do the
26.
research on the angels also.
There is no hard and fast, but you will also find very rarely because to give you the perspective here. See, we have seen Oyo rooms. The total valuation is more than the Taj, Oberoi, and the ITC hotels together. This is fine as long as Oyo is making losses.
Yeah.
But the moment Oyo starts making profit, and that you will see the valuation how it is affected. Because as long as private valuation, You can do anything because it's only few people you have to agree and put a number to it. In Indian context, if you see from the particular person of the VCs, the private equities are there from early 2000s and all.
There is no unicorn which is making profit in India.
Exactly. Until 2021-22, there is not expected that any unicorns or any startups where the VCs have invested, where they will get listed or start making money. Even Make My Trade, those who started raised fund from 2006-7, they are not into even profitability. But the real problem comes when these VCs have invested and you make profit for 2 years, then you listed in the stock exchange. That is the true sense. Because otherwise, somebody's loss, A's loss gone to B, B's loss gone to C, C's loss gone to D. So like in the Flipkart case, the final loss is Walmart is holding. So until you go and list in the company, when you can list, then you make profit. That is where actually the investor returned with, when he got the return on the investment and left. But return on investment still not has happened anywhere. It's only about private valuation. In USA, we have seen a lot, like in Facebook, we have seen Twitter, we have seen a lot of companies are coming. In India, VC stage investments, a lot of P's invested, but P's mostly invest in a large companies, around 5 million, 10 million kind of revenue, and you are making profit, all those companies. But VCs invest when you are making huge loss and want to grow. So in Indian context, we have to see 2020-21 when real investors make money. Instead of who is holding the loss is changing, the hand is changing. Like in Amazon case, is they are only holding 5 billion of loss. But finally when they really make money or they sell to somebody, is the deciding factor.
Till then it is on paper.
Till then it's a private valuation. It's a private valuation. One is holding or who is holding? Whom it is simply
And the
which
entrepreneurs
book
who
I
cash
find
out and investing and so.
Yes.
But thank you, Saroj. And apart from this, Saroj, previous videos are also online. You should really look up on the investment side. It's a lot of insights are there.